Good morning, boys and girls. This is Walter Henderson, principal of the Mount Hunt Elementary School. How are you today? We're going to have another read aloud today, and today's going to be like a classic story. I can't wait to read it. So before we get started, I want to say hello to Javon. Good morning, Javon. How are you, Javon? Are you going to do a lesson today with Kristen? I think you are. It was good to see you, Javon. So I also want to say hello to Makai, Mary Beth, Zion, Messiah, Anila, Anaya, Zamaya, Lanaya, about three Kims, Jeffrey, Michael, Shalaya, Malaya, Trinea, Javea, Isaiah, Saraya, and Atalif and Keshan. I'm trying to see what they really want from a read aloud. So let's have a great day today. You guys are incredible. Let's get started with our story. It's called Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This is Goldilocks. Now, Miss Bowen would say dreadlocks, but it's Goldilocks. Don't want to get this one mistaken. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Let's get started. There once was a family of three bears. How many bears, boys and girls? Three. 1, 2, 3. There was a great big papa bear like me, a middle-sized mama bear, and a wee little bear, baby bear. The three bears lived in a cozy little house right in the middle of the forest near Fairmont Street. The three bears always started each day in the very same way. First, they washed their faces and paws with sparkling fresh water and sweet-smelling soap. And that's what we're doing a lot nowadays. We're making sure we wash our hands with soap very often, all the time. Then they made their beds and fluffed their feather pillows. After they were dressed for the day, they went downstairs for a nice breakfast of delicious porridge. Delicious porridge. Some people call it labouille. Some people call it oatmeal. Some people call it gruel. There's a guy named Oliver in the movie in the 70s. He called it gruel. You see the three bears? You see the steam coming out of the hot porridge? They have porridge like this at Golden Crust. It's hot. One bright morning, Mama Bear cooked the porridge and called her family for breakfast, just as she did every day, rain or shine. She spooned the porridge into their three bowls, and they all sat down to eat. Isn't that nice when your family makes you meals? We need to be grateful for every meal that we get. "It's too hot!" exclaimed Baby Bear, tasting the porridge in his wee little bowl. "We must let the porridge cool for a little while," agreed Papa Bear and Mama Bear. After they tasted the porridge in their bowls, they all agreed it's too hot. You burn your tongue, then you get a little burny on this. You don't want that. The three bears decided to go for a walk while their hot breakfast cooled. Mama Bear took her breakfast in case they happened to find... I'm sorry, I misread. Let's go back a sentence. The three bears decided to go for a walk while their hot breakfast cooled. Mama Bear took her basket in case they happened to find ripe blackberries to put on top of their porridge. She brought a basket to find nice fresh berries. So this is the family going for a walk. You see Papa Bear looking very debonair, like I do it when I work. Mama Bear, she's got the basket for the berries. And little Baby Bear, he's wearing overalls. All right. And then he's got a little net, maybe trying to catch butterflies. We don't know. Now, it just so happened that a little girl named Goldilocks was out walking in the woods that morning all by herself. Should she be walking by herself? No. She should have an adult with her, right? Someone older. She had been walking since quite early and was feeling rather tired. She was hungry as well, because she had left her house without eating breakfast. One, why would she leave her house? Right? Why did she eat breakfast? When Goldilocks saw the bear's little house, she thought it was the perfect place to rest. Goldilocks marched up to the front door and knocked, but there was no answer. The bears were still out taking their walk. So Goldilocks just let herself in. She just let herself in, boys and girls. Now, wait a minute. All these years, Goldilocks has been heralded as some little innocent person walking through the woods. But she was actually trespassing and breaking and entering. Do we do that, boys and girls? Do we just walk by ourselves anywhere we want to go and go into people's houses? No, we don't do that. But this is Goldilocks thinking that it's okay just to bust down the door and go in people's homes or the bears' homes. Goldilocks saw the 3 bowls of porridge. Her mouth started to water and her stomach started to rumble at once. She decided that she simply must taste the porridge. She said, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. It's calling me. It's calling me. First, she dipped the spoon into the great big bowl that belonged to Papa Bear. Ooh, this porridge is too hot, she cried. Next, she tried the middle-sized bowl that belonged to Mama Bear. This porridge is too cold, she said. Last, she had a taste from the wee little bowl that belonged to Baby Bear. This porridge is just right, she said, and she gobbled it all up. What? Here is Goldilocks. She's tasting the Papa Bear's bowl. See, it's too hot, all the steam coming out. The Mama Bear's bowl, and then the little Baby Bear's bowl. So she ate up all the little Baby Bear's bowl of porridge. After she had eaten the porridge, Goldilocks wanted to rest because her belly was full. She went into the bear's sitting room where she saw 3 chairs. First, she sat down in the great big chair. I wonder whose chair that was. Probably the Papa Bear. This chair is too hard, she cried. Next, she tried the middle-sized chair. I wonder who that chair is for. It's probably the Mama Bear. This chair is too soft, she said, struggling to get out. She said the cushion was so deep she couldn't get out. Last, she tried the wee little chair that was just the right size for her to sit in. This chair is just right, she smiled. But Goldilocks sat down so hard that the wee little chair broke all to pieces. What? Boys and girls. You see, there's the Papa chair, the Mama chair, and that's the Baby Bear's chair. It's all broken to pieces because she didn't control her body. She just flopped down, sat on, and broke all the chair to pieces. Is that right, boys and girls? Do we break other people's things? No. Do we control our bodies? Yes, we do. By this time, Goldilocks was very sleepy. She tiptoed up the stairs and found 3 beds. First, she lay down on a great big bed. This bed is too high at the head, she said. Very entitled, going to people's homes, going in their beds, and complaining. Next, she tried the middle-sized bed. This bed is too high at the foot, she frowned. Last, Goldilocks lay down on Baby Bear's wee little bed, and she said, this bed is just right. Soon, Goldilocks fell fast asleep. This is her sleeping in the Baby Bear's bed. But what do you see in the window? Ooh, who's coming back home? Uh-oh. I wonder how the bears are going to feel if they see Goldilocks sleeping in their bed. And what about the other stuff? The food, the broken furniture? I wonder what's going to happen. A short time later, the 3 bears returned home from their walk. They noticed right away that things were not quite right. Papa Bear looked at his great big bowl of porridge and said in his great big voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge!" Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized bowl of porridge and said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge." Baby Bear looked at his wee little bowl and said in his wee little voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge and has eaten it all up." See, this is what happened. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and the baby bear crying. See, his porridge is all gone, not a lick, all gone. Not even a drop. I think Goldilocks ate it and then licked the bowl. He's crying, "Ah!" And they're trying to say, "Hey, it's okay. We'll make more. It's inconvenient, but we'll make more." The three bears then went into their sitting room. They had enough. They were just tired. People ate the food. Just let's sit down for a little bit. When he saw his great big chair, Papa Bear said in his great big voice, "Someone has been sitting in my chair." Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized chair and said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone has been sitting in my chair. And I got this chair from Wayfair." Baby Bear looked at his wee little chair and cried in his wee little voice, "Someone's been sitting in my chair and has broken it all to pieces." You see, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and little baby bear, he's crying. He's pointing to his chair. It's all broken to pieces. See, again, Goldilocks has been getting away with a lot of stuff over these years. These trespassing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. The three bears went up the stairs to their bedroom. Papa Bear looked at his great big bed and said in his great big voice, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." When Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized bed, she said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed and didn't even fix the covers." Baby Bear looked at his wee little bed and cried in his wee little voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and there she is! There she is!" You see? Papa Bear, Mama Bear, Baby Bear, and then you see Goldilocks still sleeping in the bed. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Baby Bear's wee little voice woke Goldilocks. She sat up to find three bears staring at her. They did not look pleased to see her. Quick as a wink, she rolled out of bed and ran straight to the window. She jumped right out and ran off as fast as her legs would carry her. The three bears never saw Goldilocks again. She's running because she knows she did something wrong. She got caught. That's the end of our story, boys and girls. So there really is no moral to the story, but we know as Matterhunt students, we are great students and great citizens, that we don't just walk into people's homes, trespassing, breaking and entering, break up the stuff, eat up the food. We don't do that. And sleep in their bed, we don't do that. Why? Because we have care, compassion, and kindness for one another. At this time, you may be staying with some friends, some cousins, some aunts, your grandma, your nana, your vovo. What you want to do right now is be a great, great, great friend and be a great little boy or girl by making sure you make up your bed, make up your area, clean up your space, wash your hands often, but be a great, great, great listener now, okay? Be a great listener. Because sometimes your mom, your dad, your aunts, your uncles, they have to go to work. And so they want you to really be a good, well-behaved boys and girls, which means follow the rules, do your work that the teachers are giving you, and just really be nice, kind, compassionate, and patient, okay? I know you're going to be awesome because you're a Matterhunt student, and you're incredible, you're intelligent, you're smart, you have dreams, and no one will ever deter you from your dreams because you're determined to be awesome and incredible. Have a great time. I'll see you in the next Read Aloud.